Yeah, I'm ready. Then we start walking slow coming back. We cut the same route that I took. That's the same route we went back through. And we got across the field. Me and Leon was like playing, saying who gonna get home first. And we start running. LP said, "I see you guys tomorrow." I said, "Yeah, okay." And as I was running, I looked at my watch. It was like close to 11:15, and my mama house really ain't that far from that playground. It's like I say most like about 3 or 4 inches of away from it, cause you just cross right street, cause the streets are small. So me and Leon got to the house. He went on in the back room. I went in the kitchen to fix me something to eat. Then my mama came in the house around 11:30.
Yeah. So basically, everything that you describe is basically a normal evening. In other words, the story is unremarkable because there's no murder or any excitement like that in it because you didn't do it. So you tell the story, and then then it probably goes on where you say, "Well, then I went to bed." And then a few days later, a few weeks later, these cops show up and say, "We want to talk to you."
Well, the story don't stop right there.
Right.
'Cause it goes into Sunday evening.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. What happened on Sunday evening?
On Sunday evening, after I got up that late in the afternoon, my mama had told me to go outside, like cut up grass and stuff. I said, "Mom, I don't want to cut no grass. I'm not cut no grass." She said, "Boy, get your butt up out that bed, right?" I said, I just looked at it, right, and like rolled my eyes or something, right? I said, "What you think I am? I ain't from down here, right?" She said, "I heard that." So I just went on, put my clothes on, washed my face and stuff, went out there cutting grass. And then this was like 3 o'clock in the evening. LP Sinclair was coming down the road, and he turned this way, and he stopped. And then he came up that little, it's like a brick road, like the car go up on to the porch. And he stopped. He said, "Man, you out here cutting grass?" And my mom got me out of bed. He said, "What you doing in bed this late, right?" I said, "Hey, man, I just overslept and stuff." He said, "Yeah." He said, "Where was you last night when you were coming from the projects over to the Mill Village?" And I'm saying to myself, why would he ask me some question like that for, right? That don't sound right. And I said, "Well, I'll go ahead and tell him." I said, "I was coming from the house, and I was with Judy McCrae, right?" He said, "Oh, man, you know you wasn't with no Judy McCrae last night." I said, "Man, how you gonna tell me who I was with?" I said, "If you don't believe me, you go to her house now, and she'll tell you I was with her." He said, "Nah, that ain't what I heard." I said, "What you talking about? What you heard, right?" He said, I heard that you was with that girl Sabrina that night." I said, "Nah, you heard wrong." I said, "I got proof where I was at." He said, "Yeah," and then he started mumbling and all that crazy stuff and all that. I said, "Man, let me get away from this fool, cause he ain't nothing but a problem," right? So what I did, I turned my mother that grass cutter off, right? Just went on back in the house, and he kept calling my name and stuff, right? And when I got in the house, my mother noticed something different about me, right? She said, "Who was that you out there talking to?" I said, "I was talking to LP." She said, "What he want, right?" He talking about I was with some girl named Brenda last night. And my mother said, "Don't pay him no mind, cause he untruthful. He lies too much, right?" And when she had told me that, it didn't really leave my mind. Cause I'm wondering, how you gonna say that I was with this girl that night, and I went to the Mill Village with you, and came back with you, and with my brother, you went straight home, and we went home. How you gonna say I was out there that time of night when I know I wasn't? So I know that he made that story up. So I just sit there, right?
Is this guy like a local town liar? What is your relationship with this guy that you were talking to? You knew him, right?
No.
He wasn't like a detective or a cop. Was he a stranger?
But to me, he was a stranger. His brother was going with my sister. I met him when I came down here.
But his brother's dating your sister.
Huh?
his brother was dating your sister.
Right.
The guy that came up and started saying this stuff about you.
Yeah.
Right. Was he a cop?
Later on in life, he was a snitch.
Snitch. Okay.
So
That's how that started. You think it started with him, with the rumor that ended up with you getting arrested and then spending what?
not only him.
But a whole bunch of people.
It was another girl. A girl where she heard a rumor at school, then she ran with it when it wasn't true.
Where did this occur?
In Red Spring, Robertson County.
In North Carolina, where we are right now. Wow. So it's a small town rumor and that type of thing. Everybody was talking about it, and then you get convicted, a premeditated murder,
I was tricked into signing a false confession.
false confession. Then they convict you, put you on death row
Yeah.
for how many years?
I stayed on death row for the first time when I was sentenced in 1984, October 25th. I came to death row and stayed like 4.5 years because I won a new trial in February 8th of 88. Then we got off and went to safekeeper. I stayed on safekeeper for 3.5 years. My brother stayed 4 years. But they tried me first because my case was moved out of Lumberton to Fayetteville.
Oh, that's unusual for them to move it to another county, right?
Yeah, they tried.
They usually don't do that.
No.
Say what?
Safekeeper. What is safekeeper? Have explain what safekeeper is.
Oh, well, okay. Hang on a second.